7 miles below the surface, they were the explorers. But when the lights went out, they became the prey. The submersible Triton descended into the crushing blackness of the Mariana Trench, its powerful lights cutting a lonely path through the abyss. Inside, Dr. Eris Thorne, Dr. Lena Petrova, and pilot Jian Li were on a routine geological survey. The mood was calm, professional, the low hum of the life support system a familiar lullaby in the deep. For 3 days, everything had gone to plan. They collected samples, mapped unseen chasms, and marveled at the bizarre, bioluminescent life that flickered past their viewports. It was a world of serene, cold beauty. Then, the anomaly appeared, not on the sonar, but on the bioacoustic sensors. A signal, a rhythmic pulse so deep and powerful it vibrated through the hull. It wasn't a whale, it was too large, too structured. Lena's fingers flew across her console. The signal was biological, massive, and moving with impossible speed. An energy signature unlike anything ever recorded. Curiosity quickly replaced routine. This was the discovery of a lifetime. Jian, guided by Lena's coordinates, expertly maneuvered the Triton, chasing the ghost in the machine. The signal grew stronger, closer. The hum in the hull intensified, a low-frequency thrum that made their teeth ache. A sudden, violent jolt threw them against their restraints. Red lights flashed across the cockpit, alarms blaring. External camera feeds flickered, showing only swirling silt before going dark. Impact. Starboard side, Jian yelled, fighting the controls as the Triton spun wildly. What was that? A seismic shift? Eris asked, his voice tight. No, Lena whispered, her eyes wide with a mix of terror and awe. It hit us. Another shudder, more violent this time, followed by the screech of metal groaning under immense force. The lights flickered and died, plunging them into absolute darkness, broken only by the emergency red glow of the console. Main power is offline. Life support on battery, but it's draining fast. Jian's voice was strained. He was trying to stabilize them, but the Triton felt like a toy in a giant's hand. Through the forward viewport, a shape blotted out the darkness. A colossal, fleshy arm, slick and pale, wrapped around the submersible's frame. It wasn't a squid tentacle. This was thicker, more muscular, and lined not with suckers, but with rows of pulsating, cold blue lights that seemed to gaze back at them. It moved with a slow, deliberate intelligence. Eris stared, mesmerized. The anatomy, it makes no sense, he breathed. It's impossible. Another arm appeared, then another. They weren't just grabbing, they were inspecting, testing the hull's integrity. A sickening crack echoed through the cabin. A hairline fracture appeared on the reinforced viewport, a spiderweb of doom spreading across the thick acrylic. Lena pointed a shaking finger at a new reading on her panel. The pressure, it's not the sea. Something is actively squeezing us. The creature was no simple beast. It was a hunter, and the Triton was its shell to be cracked. They saw glimpses of the thing itself, a body that defied geometry. Folds of flesh shifted and reformed, covered in eyes that were not eyes, and mouths that were not mouths. It was a living, breathing nightmare dredged from a reality far older and darker than their own. The rhythmic pulse they had tracked was now inside their heads, a silent, maddening chant. The groaning of the hull became a constant, ear-splitting scream. The fracture on the viewport widened, and a tiny, almost invisible stream of water jetted into the cabin, instantly turning to vapor in the pressurized air. They were 7 miles down, trapped in a metal coffin, being slowly, methodically dismantled by a god of the abyss. The pressure intensified, the metal plates of the Triton popping and warping. The creature's embrace was tightening, a final, crushing hug from the cosmos. The emergency lights began to dim, the battery giving its last ounce of power. Jian looked at Eris, then at Lena, a silent question in his eyes. Was this the end? Was humanity's first contact with this entity to be its last, silent scream in the void? The hull groaned one last time, a deep, final sigh, as an immense, incalculable force began to collapse the world around them. Will they escape the clutches of this cosmic horror, or will they become another lost secret of the deep? The story isn't over. If you want to find out what happens next, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next part. Thanks for watching.